Okay, so Super Mario 3D All-Stars was announced. It's rumored for like the whole year. It'll be including Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy 1, and Galaxy 2. Oh wait, no it won't for some reason that I can't think of. I can't think why they're not including it. So what we're getting is none of the content from this version. No Luigi, even though he was planned to be in the game from the first place. No Luigi. No Wario, no Yoshi. None of the extra levels. Sunshine here had cut levels and a rush development time, so this game will probably never get an HD remake. Not because what these are, right? Is they're just upscaled ports, basically the same as like those PS3 HD collections. But this is Mario, right? I feel like he deserves better than that, because Spyro got HD remakes, Crash got HD remakes, Battle for Bikini Bottom got an HD remake. Mario doesn't for some reason. We did get 64 DS, but people don't really like this one. It was the first game I ever really played. I very much enjoy the extra content added to this version, but the controls got in the way for a lot of people. I mean, I grew up with the game, so it didn't really bother me, but it's hard to come back to this one. Here's the thing, with this 3D All-Stars, we kind of got the worst deal, because honestly, Galaxy 1 and 2 collection for Switch, that would have been fine. I don't really think these ones needed HD remakes. Just tweak the controls, fit the Switch, up-res the graphics, and we're good. This game right here, fans have been trying to make an HD remake of this game for years, and Nintendo has shut down every single attempt. We could have gotten a big HD remake from the fans if Nintendo didn't shut it down, or for the 35th anniversary, we could have gotten a full HD remake from Nintendo and include all the content from this game. And like, really, we're just gonna include the same version? And apparently, it's like the extra version they released in Japan, which is gonna take out all the speedrunning glitches, which people didn't like that they took it out of this one, but they'll take it out for the Switch and people love it. Right? So, yeah. Could have gotten Sunshine HD, remake everything from the ground up, include all the cut content from the game. The trailer had the E3 trailer had the game in 60 FPS. Since it's just an upscaled port of this one, it's still going to be in 30 FPS. So we're not even ever going to see this game in 60 FPS, probably. And everyone's excited for this. Like, I get it, okay? It's 2020. The last thing people want to do is complain about Mario. I get it. But does that mean we're just going to settle for this? I mean, if it gets this game like an extra audience, then, but an HD, what could have been, man? Could have been, Mac. Oh, but the ideal situation, right? Full HD remakes, all of these, one package, $60. Oh my god, to think that anyone was believing that. Well, But it doesn't end there, right? So everyone seems to be excited. Even people who are critical of Nintendo seem to be over the moon for this collection. Even though the original All Stars was full remakes of all four of those games, except for the re-release version of World they had, which all they added was a new Luigi sprite. That was like extra content, which, who knows, maybe they'll make Super Mario 3D All Stars plus Galaxy 2. Are we really gonna? Is that what we're gonna be dealt with? What will it be? $20. So basically, we're paying $60 for basically the original version, but of this, which I'm not even like gonna bother thinking about that. So that's $20 down the drain. So HD Sunshine, HD port Sunshine, and HD port Galaxy One for $60 is basically all I'm getting out of this package. Honestly, I'm far more excited for 3D port, Switch port of 3D World. They increase the speed. They're adding extra content, which none of these are getting. In fact, they're taking out control options from Sunshine, and you're not going to be able to play with the GameCube, I heard. Which, come on, we can add GameCube controller compatibility. We can use it for other games than Smash Bros. Are we going back to the Wii U where we can only use it for Smash Brothers? It's not my favorite. Yeah, I'm far more excited for the 3D World port than 3D All Stars, which, dear Lord, I wish I didn't have to say, because I had some pretty damn high expectations for 3D All Stars. Because, I don't know, I guess people expect less of Nintendo. They're my favorite company, so I expect a lot more than what we're getting. And I really shouldn't be bringing this up, because people are already complaining about this. What's with the limited release? You know, they charge $60 for even the most basic thing they put out, and price rarely drops. I get it. Nintendo is not the most giving company, but I don't remember them being this greedy, right? So, we're getting ports of 3 old games, and we can only get it for 6 months. A few weeks if you like physical releases like me. Like, this makes me scared for future releases of Nintendo games, because they're like the only ones who like give a shit about physical releases, and if they go down this path, then we might have to just kiss physical releases goodbye. Like, that's not something I want to think about. You know, if you're not into Animal Crossing, and Origami King didn't do it for you, then this is the best thing you're getting for 2020. I don't know. I think this one's coming out also in 2020, so also 3D World port, but oh, it could have been. I knew they weren't going to include 3D Land, but Galaxy 2? Are we trying to erase this game from existence or something? So, but you know, I feel like they do listen to us in some sort of capacity, because we have something strange that happened this year. Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 was announced for Switch, which I would have liked a trilogy, because Nintendo, if you want to bring people to this amazing series, give them easy access to the first two games. People, especially people like me, aren't really that crazy about hopping into the third one with your first game. Put out the first one, the second one on Switch, please. More people need to play those games. So, okay, back on track. They really supported this game. The moment they did, they took out Pikmin 3 for the eShop and its DLC. Now, I heard they did this for Tropical Freeze, but I wasn't big because, I mean, it makes sense to a point, right? You're releasing a $60 version, you still have the $20 version up, so I guess they thought it'd make them more money to take that one down, which, I mean, if people want to buy the $20 version, just let them buy the $20 version, right? But whatever. I guess times are tough now. God damn it. But apparently they put it back on the eShop. Now I don't know if this was a glitch or something, or it's because they listened to us. But that was strange. So, what are we gonna do when they take this off during March? I'm not paying $5 for a label. I've gone through like 3 copies of this game. Maybe some of the excitement comes from the fact that this is giving people a reason to replay this. I haven't played these two in a good year. I could go for playing them on Switch, but why are we excited that they're coming to Switch? Was it going to stay on the GameCube for the rest of eternity? I mean, I guess if they kept it there for this many years, and I guess people thought it was just going to stay there forever, which is that complacency thing I'm talking about. People gotta hold their feet to the fire. We love them, but that means we gotta push them harder. And what was I saying? Yeah, okay, so I guess some of the excitement comes from the fact that people haven't played these in a while, and this gives them a reason to, which, yeah, I get, but what if it was with more levels and 60 FPS and made from the ground up? And I mean, I don't mind the blue coins that much, but a lot of people do. If they did something for that, maybe just made it easier to track them, the ones you already got. Because listen, I at this point I prefer Sunshine to 64, right? But this is no perfect game. There's a lot to be done for this. And now we might never get it. Because what reason do they have to remake these two? They already tried with this one, but people don't like it, so whatever. Because I don't think this one, again, I don't think this one needed that much work. Or this one, but this one doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, and also Pikmin 3. Thanks Nintendo for the egg on my face, because the moment they announced this, I put this up on eBay and as removed from the eShop to entice people to buy it, but now I had to take that off and now I have egg on my face, so whatever. More people playing Pikmin, that's always fine in my book. Just release the first few games, Nintendo. Yeah. They could have done anything with 64, anything, but they basically did the laziest thing, because here's what people like. What they're doing with 3D All-Stars can be done with basically any emulator. Turn up the resolution for these two on Dolphin. 64. Nintendo 64 emulators have entire texture packs that you can apply, and you can turn up the resolution for it too. So you're basically just paying for upscale ports, which is something that can be done with emulators. these two have HD texture packs on Dolphin, which are probably. I tried to play this one on emulator. It didn't really run that well, and I couldn't even deal with pointer controls for this one on Dolphin. So, like, I get it. Emulators, especially for Wii emulators, aren't the most accessible thing. But do we really have to compare it to emulators, or could we have gotten something better than what we get for free on emulators? So, yeah.